think everybody would be a flipper if they could afford to be a flipper. I mean, how cool would this be? Let's say you're not in the area, like let's say you live way outside of the state and you find this house on Zillow. And then all of a sudden you make an offer and you get it for this price. The random crew of guys comes, you have nothing to do with the crew of guys. They make this house beautiful. It revitalizes the community, and then you sell it for this price. That's got to be the dream job. And I think that's illustrated by this TV show and this TV show and this TV show and this TV show. Like literally everybody wants to be a flipper. But what's stopping them from flipping a house? It's not really the know-how. I think you could fumble your way through a fix and flip. It's the money needed to purchase the property and the renovation cost as well. The thing is, you don't need to save up for the purchase price and you don't need to save up for the rehab. You just need to put 10% down on the purchase price and the rehab. So let's say you start small. Like I bought this house in Detroit for $58,000. Then I put $30,000 of renovation into it, but I got a loan for the $58,000, call it $60,000 and the $30,000. So I got a loan for $90,000. And the lender, because I have accounts on social media regarding real estate, and it looks like I'm experienced in flipping. I've never flipped a house before, but it looks like I'm experienced. They said, oh, you don't have to put down a down payment. No down payment, no rehab money, no closing costs, no monthly payments. I'm 100% serious. But, that comes from having a reputation on social media, and I get that takes a long time to build up. So generally speaking, the first time you contact the hard money lender, they're probably going to want 10 to 15% down, but it's only 10 to 15% down of probably like $80,000 or $90,000. So like, what are we talking about? 8 to 12K? Where do we get 8 to 12K? Because once we start flipping the houses, it's a snowball that doesn't stop. First house flip, you make $40,000, $50,000. Then you have enough for the next one, but just the down payment. Remember, I should say this. Every single time you do a flip, the down payment goes down. Like if you do 4 successful flips with the lender, they're going to say, oh, you don't need to put a down payment anymore. You just need that initial $8,000 to $12,000 to start. Let's say it's $15,000. Where do you get that? I buy houses and I don't want to find the houses I buy. So I'll give you some examples. I paid $10,000 for this house. Not purchase price. I bought that for $450,000. But some dude named Andrew found it for me at the price that I was looking for. So I put out a big post on the internet like, hey, I'm looking for a house. If you can find it for me at this price, I'll give you $10K. Somebody found it for me. It was sitting on Zillow. He just negotiated a price and I gave him $10,000. Before you flip a house, you want to be the deal finder for a flipper. You can find them on Facebook. They just post their criteria, what they're looking for. You make anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 per deal that you find them. Houses that you're looking for are already for sale on Zillow. And then you get the know-how as to what's a good deal and what's a bad deal before you ever have to risk your money. Then in just a couple months' time, Rowan started 6 months ago and now he has an M2 competition.
You know how to find the deal and you've already got the capital from wholesaling real estate to close